They get tased. Oh, yeah. Nothing but love for you guys. Nothing but love. That's what it is. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Wow. Oh, Lord. Think you're going fishing and you don't really have much bait to go fishing with. And then all of a sudden, it all just happens. It all happens. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You see, we knew. We've been doing investigation for a long time on this. And we just had to have you people to push it. Because one person saying it and one person going there, the police left. The police have left. Wow. It's okay. I promise. It's okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I've already got a lot of people. Everybody's already subscribed anyway because we was on subscriber mode. Proof of cops or it didn't happen. Okay, hold on a second. I'll get you a video. I'll load the video up of what I took. Well, there's the police. Police have showed up here. Jennifer Martin. Benny Keys, all them people's calling. Fucking idiots. Ah, Lord. I hear Benny's packing his bags, getting ready to take an early flight. I don't know if that's true or not, but someone said he's on the other lives. He was kind of a little nervous, getting ready to put his legs up in the air. How many people are behind me now? How many people will stand up for what truly is right? There is still one more piece to this puzzle, and that is Summer Wells. If you're behind me and you support what I have done and what we have done throughout, it has been up and down roller coaster. I'm not going to lie. We wear different hats in the field. I have sacrificed my own freedom just for this very moment, because I knew getting close and what getting close would do. But when someone has no life anyways, what is it when you can save another? If you're for me and you're for us and you're for what we really truly stand for, please understand this. We are the ones who laid it all on the line and still laying it on the line. For I've sacrificed my freedom for this. It's about time you start with the circus, Tina. Really, it is. Thank you. Thank you. Candace, I promise you, you have friends and you have the people needed. And I'll never let you down. Last night, it's okay. It's okay. I told you. I failed you. And what'd you say to me? And then what'd you tell me? You said, no, you didn't fail me. That was the inspiration I needed. We rattled that cage. Look. Listen to this. Look at Woo. They have no idea. They have no idea. It's not about money to me. Unless somebody wants to get my hat, then it might be about money. But when it comes to a child and child's life, no. It's not about that. It's not about money at all. To the person who clipped my voice and sent to the FBI saying that something about Summer Wells' body, and you clipped that, I'm pressing charges on you. Just let you know that there. Gossip. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody blocked if they act stupid, guys. This is something that's going to be very, very important. You see? Candace. And then she lied some more. I listened, but I didn't say nothing. You know, sometimes we got to be really, really quiet. And everybody's like, no, Ernie puts everything on the internet. No, not really. Not really. I give you that aspect of me so you can look at it. But you don't understand what's really going on. It's okay. It's really okay. Let me get a better picture up there, because this is not what it's about. But it is, in fact, about this. Because wherever we go, we have to understand it's we the people will protect the children. You see, Benny Keys, there's something how I knew. I throwed you off. I throwed you off so fast it wasn't even funny. But you gave me that final piece that I needed. When I brought Candace in and I said, I believe you, Candace, you turned. Then you started believing Candace, you wanted to throw Don under. Why? Because you always stream me. You always follow my lead. You're a follower, boy. You didn't even know what it was doing to you until it was too late. When you did that, that showed me right there. Last night when I was at Candace's, delivered a pizza, and you was, and your voice is trembling. You dialed the wrong number 2 or 3 different times to the law enforcement. I mean, that's simple. It's easy to find Hopkins County Police Department. Easy. But you were so nervous you couldn't even dial it. And then you get there, there's a gentleman, Candace Wells, whatever. But they pulled us over. I know they're going to pull us over. That's why we did what we did. That's why we went the wrong way and turned back around and come back out. And I seen them lights. I knew it then. You see, what's sad is thousands of your followers have believed everything you've said. It's so sad. That kind of shows you how stupid people can be. Shows you how stupid they are. I told you the whole time what had happened. I told you the whole time. Put a 1 in the chat if I've been saying this the whole time. If it did come true. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember talking about it the whole way through. You see, you didn't believe me. I told you guys. I was a licensed investigator in 10 or 12 different states. You didn't believe it. Oh, them are online, but you forgot. I know tactics just as good as anybody. I play tactics on each and every one of you guys in order to get the truth. You see, I knew when I was talking to her the other day, and I asked her what she would do and what she would say if she could see Summer. There you go, Jennifer Martin. Now, you may want to pack up with Benny too. You may want to pack up. Make sure you pack up real nice, Jennifer. I don't know if they make orange in your size. Because if it's anything we can do, you see, you're the one. See, I knew something was up with that. You called Homeland Security on me twice already. Lord of mercy. Yeah. Everybody do us a favor and call Michigan State, find out Nikalina and the Cobra, and tell her what kind of character she puts forward. She's all for Benny Keys, right? Well, now we know what Benny is. Benny Keys, man of many, many names, ain't you, Benny? Many, many names. But I'm not going to say that right just yet. I'm going to let law enforcement do that work. Because if I say we do it, but we've already done it. But if I say we make the connection, then joint operations don't like that in Tennessee, especially. So I'm going to let law enforcement handle the rest of this. You know what? She done you the same way, Lips. Jennifer Martin did. Please, soon as they come up here, Jennifer Martin just called. Forgetting it. Police love us. Police love us. Because we stand for what's right. We do what's right. You can take a 2-hour drive for Nikalina. Oh, man. We need somebody. We need these people to understand and get through to the right people and show. Because people don't know who people are on YouTube. There's a reason they bound together. That ring, they bound together, right? Mr. Gumby, you got my $1,700 you wanted to give me? Remember that? Oh, if you just seen the information that was just released. Lord have mercy. They'll be running and jumping. Benny's pants turned brown. Benny, I know you've been to jail before. Do you know what they do to people like you in prison? Especially when you have a little bit of say in it. You know what's bad about it? Is all the people you took down with you. That's what's so sad. But I'm a forgiving kind of person. We've always been forgiving, all right? So I'm going to do this right here in order to finish the final nail. I'm going to put my little email up there, which ain't going to do no good. But if you feel that you've been lied to by Mr. Keys, and he's persuaded you into saying some hurtful, or maybe even doing some hurtful things, maybe you want to reach out and talk to a friend. Because the list, it's the end. Now, I appreciate you guys for everything you guys have done. I could drop a link, but Benny Keys ain't no way in hell he would come on. He's too busy packing. Or he would be, he should be. Because once on paper, see, it ain't the order it gets done. See, I learned this from the case with my brother. It ain't the order that makes them go get you. It's that paperwork, Benny. That paperwork. It has to be there. It has to be perfect. It has to be checked twice, cut once. You know what I'm talking about? That's what gets you. They're running like roaches. The lights just came on. Now, like I said, who will be with me? That army that helps us do what's not been done yet. And we get that search. I'll gladly give up my position to a professional. because the kind of search that needs to be done, my skills are for hunting. It wouldn't help. But I would gladly give my position up to that one person who would say, hey, Candace is fine, guys. Candace is good. I'll gladly give my position up. I say we hold the biggest rally that's ever been put in Tennessee for the little girl that captured the hearts of the nation. A lot of you all laughed at me. A lot of you all made fun of me, and I never, ever retaliated. Can't do that. That's not me. I'll say a couple of hateful words at you or something. Oh, my feelings are hurt. Might say you look like you've been slapped in the face with 2 before, But I don't do nothing hurtful or painful. I don't call the police and bullshit like that. No, I don't believe that. But if you'll be this army that I need, we the people will finish the job. And we do it at all costs. Now, if you guys will stand with us, if you'll stand with Rescue Our Children, if you'll stand with Predator Hunter Nation, if you'll stand with these other YouTubers like Dolly Vision, Anonymous, if you'll stand with people like that, the good people, True Crimes Exposed, if you'll stand with those people, you will see a light like no other. Enchanted Life Path, if you'll stand with those people like that, you will see a light like no other. With the rest of them, do you ever hear me say like and subscribe? That's the difference. That's the difference. That is the difference between being it for money and being it for the heart. But if you'll stand with those people, I guarantee you, you'll see a different shade of light. You'll see a brighter light, for you'll see the truth. I just got it because it come through when Xander sent it. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, and then the cop was like laughing about this shit and told us exactly who made the report. and yeah, Genevieve, we know you lied and said you live in Hawkins County. You don't. We know where you live. But he had Star Trek decals on the grill of his cruiser.
Oh,
and yeah, we got to talk about Star Trek and Star Wars.
All right, that's good. Good deal.
Yeah, we didn't kidnap him.
Maybe next time they bring us sandwiches or something.
You can't kidnap somebody who drives here.
Listen now.
And pulls up into your public place, open for business during the daytime. I know.
It's crazy.
Just let me know before she give you the proper dinner.
Hey, Candace is safe, thank you.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Totally safe.
Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you so much. Oh, good day, officer. Man, you talk about coming up in here. Good God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Who's wanting to go up on panel? Loose lips. Here, I'll give you a little thing. Here, I'll give you all little things. We'll turn this into some stuff. I've still got to raffle my hat tonight. Lord have mercy. Oh, that hat's gonna be worth. Oh, good God. Can't believe it's gonna be doing this. Wow. Candace is with professionals. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Here's the thing, guys. Even though all this broke loose and all this has come to pass, we still can't do it without you. We have to have you, the voice, to show law enforcement, hey, look, we got to get this. We got to get this. This is here now. This is this baby's life. The side of truth is all we know. Here, you got to thank my cave diving buddy here. Hey, I can't see you. How you doing, brother?
I'm great. Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, buddy.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Oh, I tell you what. Hello, Loose Lips.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, I've had better days. I believe I broke my shoulder.
Did you get any sleep? You broke your shoulder.
Yeah, I've heard it bad.
Did you carry Candace to the house, or?
Buddy, oh Lord, it's been one right after another. Hell, I got up on Ben Hill Road last night and I fell over a damn wheelchair.
Oh my God!
It's about to put me in one.
Right? Should just took a video.
Well, I should have.
How's Candace doing?
She's okay.
Okay.
She's okay.
Does she have like her things and stuff, or?
She's. I can't say much about that.
Right.
She's
Right.
Good.
Right.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
She don't need nothing.
No, she's not good. She's good. She's good.
Okay. Didn't you have court today?
I did have court today.
Did you go?
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't.
That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that.
You weren't very confident in that, bud.
Well, I mean, this is for the people, and I wanted it to be special before. Anyways, it's all good.
I hear you. You have a plan. That's the thing. You have a plan.
Thank you all. Thank you. So,
yeah.
In general, guys, even if we don't get to do the search, like what I want to do and have dreamed about, We still need you, the people behind us. Because look at these. Can you imagine? If we set out?
Connie, you don't have to sit here and listen either. Sorry.
Who's that? Oh,
Somebody's
neighborhood,
being rude.
look how neighborhood watches and stuff go when people actually get into it and they meet and they actually set these times up. It don't matter if it's on the internet or what. And these people are learning, awareness and learning from that. You learn so much. You learn so much. This could have all been avoided. This could have been all avoided. Every bit of it could have been all avoided.
Yep.
But look how many circles these certain people have made people spin into.
I got
and most of all,
things I want to say, but I don't know that I want to just sit here and say it public.
Why not? It's better. There's no better time than today. I'm telling you. Trust me. There's no better time than today.
It's not about like the case or anything. It's just about like feelings or like candid. I guess I don't know how to explain it. I'll write it in the back chat, and then you can decide.
Last night when I was up on Ben Hill Road, I'm gonna tell you one thing that both Xander and I said, and that is that Summer Wells did not wander off. There is no way Summer Wells wandered off from that area. Not a 5-year-old. Nope. So, with that being said,
I can't even spell. I put right in caps.
this has been awesome. It's been amazing. This has been an amazing journey. I'm gonna be honest with you on that. And for what just can happen. And I would love to let me reach out. Let me see if I can get the madam on panel here. Hold on one second, guys. Hold
on. Mac, I love you. No, that whoever said on my block, no, they're not. They just disappeared. No, she didn't wander off. I have like two feelings, like two theories, two feelings. One obviously alive, one unfortunately not. But what's up with that?
What's up?
How come Candace called the cops? They're saying
no. Candace didn't call the cops.
Oh,
BK and Jennifer Martin sent the cops.
Yeah, I told you to watch out for Genevieve.
Yeah, Jennifer. Listen,
she called him on me too.
Hold on. Listen, Tina made them face up. And I got it on the video when they said it. The police, Jennifer Martin did it. So they walked in.
Yep. I had animal control at my house yesterday. Big old giant sheriff fucking truck pulls in. Oh my god! I didn't know to run to my room or go answer the door or go fucking route the. I don't know what to do.
Wait.
Hey, let me call you back, Anita. Okay. Genevieve, who is actually Jennifer Martin.
Yeah, I got a bunch of her info.
Okay, well, she's the one who called the Department of Children's Services on you. Okay.
Yeah, no, and then she came and admitted it. She called the state police first here in my local county or whatever, and then got the county and all that stuff. And then she, like, supposedly they directed her to CPS and then asked her to call them back. So according to her, so she called CPS and then called the cops back. And then they called me and told me to hurry up and answer the door. I gotta find those clips. Hurry up and answer the door.
Hey, Liz, I ain't even gonna fucking lie, okay? When I saw that Jeffy video, I mean, I was fucking disgusted. All right, I will tell you that right here and now. But I don't call CPS because I know the underbelly of CPS. And I mean, unless kids need to be like SOS 911 saved, you don't call CPS. Okay, well, you call CPS on kids you think are gonna die.
Yeah,
you know.
They told me to hurry up and answer the door because the cops were gonna come here and they wanted me to file a false police report on Ernie for traffic.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, well, listen to this. All right.
Then she dirty deleted the shit, but it's in one of my lives. I played it in one of my lives. It's the only place I got it though.
Maybe this is a good timing to tell everyone how we met Genevieve.
Right?
Yeah, maybe this is a really great timing for that.
I also sent you a couple things in Messenger, I think today.
Okay.
I don't know if you already had that info, but I sent it to you anyways.
All right, I'll look. I've got. Oh my God, so many people are calling. No, the cops are coming.
This is.
I'm like, what the fuck is there to run for? Like, we're here.
There's a deed.
Doing legal things. Like
right. Yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. They said, I guess the neighbors, because I got war with my neighbors. My puppy jumped out of the fence because the trampoline during the windstorm recently blew it all up against the house and into the dog fence. Well, she can jump up. The little puppy would jump up on the trampoline and just face dive, over the fence. Well, I watched her do it because I'm sitting right here at the kitchen table, like staring right there. So I go out and I get her, and she just stays right in the yard. Next thing you know, animal control shows up. And they're like, "Man, I am so sorry I have to be here." They didn't even like read a report. They did nothing. They looked right over at the neighbors and they were like, I think it was these ones. And like, I'm like, yeah, I know it's those ones. And I told them why. They come and move my trampoline for me, dude. He fucking is gonna get me a better fence. Hopefully, if he can find it, he's gonna find me a privacy fence or at least a chunk of it, so I have enough to stop them from at least looking over here all the time. They're so but yeah, so the Genevieve thing, yeah, I'm done. I'll go find those clips. I think I did a short clip of her also.
Well, what's interesting about Genevieve is she started calling me and Xander and Ernie on the exact same day, and the exact same day that she was calling on was when Ernie he answered the call to someone online who had said that her husband had sold her baby. Okay, and the lady claimed that the baby had been sold for $30,000 and that they were coming to get her because she was a special blood type and a special DNA. And the lady claimed that it was the Mogul bike club that did it. Okay, and that this child was sold by her husband to the Moguls. and she needed Ernie to come and save her. So Ernie at the time was actually working, as a contractor and stuff like that, doing like some rescues and stuff. And so he reached out to all his people, and some people said they were going to be there, and then some people said, "Oh hell no, we don't want any part of this. This is crazy and weird." And so Ernie, like, he kept getting the runaround, so he ended up saying, "Fuck it," and he went and he rescued this chick with her kid. All right, so then he ends up driving all over the place, trying to go to all these places that
I
said
heard the story. I just didn't know who it was about.
Okay, well, I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with Genevieve.
Oh.
I mean, but it may, because that's when she called us to tell us that she had information about this sold child. Okay, so Ernie, like, he thought he had all these different places to take this child to, and none of them turned out. And I mean, he had bullet streaks down his car. Like, I mean, he was talking to me and Sander on the phone when people were shooting at him and chasing him. So we're witness to all this. This really happened. And then he said, "I have nowhere to go. Like, none of my people are answering their phones anymore because I did this without approval." And so we were like, "Well, come here then." So he came here with her, and we met the child, and we met the mom, and we heard her story. And the child was very, very off and very strange. I mean, she started like weeping when she was laughing, and then her mom cried and said, "I haven't seen her laugh like this ever." And that was just like playing with other kids in the bouncy house, which was
like a happy,
weird. Yeah, which was weird, like a happiness, like something like released in the child. And and then mom started bawling, and mom was telling us all these stories or whatever about a particular motorcycle group having a warehouse over in Crossville that actually like takes traffic victims, and then they drain their blood out of them and stuff like that. And she was saying she saw all this stuff, and she was telling us all this stuff. And then our phone started blowing up, and we met Genevieve that night. So I don't really know anything about their connections at all.
See, Don came at me. Don K came at me, just telling me, "You have to contact her, Genevieve. You have to do this. She's awesome. She works with law enforcement. She does all these things."
She does not work with law enforcement.
I see now. Yeah, I think I could probably find where they were even saying that.
If you can find that, can you please give that to me?
Absolutely.
Homeland Security, she got their number. She got one of the agents' numbers, and he don't even answer her calls no more. He answers none of her calls. And I called him up, and he's like, "Oh my God."
They don't answer her calls either.
No, they don't even answer her calls. They don't even answer her calls anymore.
Well, then that's probably why they want all of us to do the calling.
She told
they were forcing me, and I was like, "Well, why can't Genevieve get a hold of me the same way you
did?" That is
did,
exactly why they grab a hold of you guys. So you
and
guys
they wanted my phone number. She's like, "You have to give."
So they wanted you to call on me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they wanted me to make a police report, a false police report on you.
Thank you so much.
And then later on, CPS came.
Thank you so much.
Not much later at all.
Thank you so much. You see, like I told everybody, I don't supposed to tell people this.
I got the message. She had sent the message, but I didn't open it.
She told them where I work for Trump. She told them where I work for Trump Towers and where I work for Trump. And of course, they had to verify all that. That's why they brought me in.
The conversation, so they all have to just pause it and read it and stuff because it'll be faster. It's mostly through Dawn, but they went around and they said that they were trying to work against you. Then all of a sudden, I seen them in here talking, like being friendly. So I was telling telling people no, they're not working against Ernie. They're working for Ernie. And then like there were some weird things going on, and like I would tell her something, and then you would go live and say it. And I would be like, "Yep, see, they're fucking, they're telling Ernie all this shit." What happened is,
our road mod at the time was telling them everything, is what it was. Now, hold on a second, hold on. So when I first met Genevieve, she went and told Homeland Security that I actually worked for her. Here is the honest God's truth. I have never met the woman before in my life. I've never seen her before in my life. I've seen her now because she actually showed her picture on Jamie's panel, which was gold because we didn't have no photo of her turning to the police.
I made her show her face too, and as soon as I went to go like get a picture or something, I either don't know what happened to my snip that I did, or I'm not sure where they go or something. Something just happened to it.
So here's what happened. She calls me. She's messaging me on Messenger.
Her and Don were the same person, or her and that Jennifer Hine were the same person, but they're all three different people.
No, they're all
three of them.
It's ridiculous. Wait till you find out where this goes. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, who is this woman that keeps calling me? And it's in a big group. She's in there, and I'm like, okay, she's a patriot and everything. I may be able to work with her. I don't know. So here's the thing. She introduces me to this guy named Randy. Randy's got this traffic victim, and I'm sitting here talking to him, and he's like, "Oh man, they're extraditing right now. Can you get some bounty hunters over here? Can you get some bounty hunters and have us help us with this girl we just rescued?" I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Recently?
This has been a year ago, about 2.5 years ago. Okay. It's when it first started. Now, I was like, this ties in together. Just listen. So I was like, yeah, I get you. Where you at? I can get you anybody, Like, and he was like, okay, what's going on? So as we're talking and we're sitting here making these groups up, and I'm sitting here putting this together for him, he gets a phone call. He's like, hold on a minute, brother. And I can hear in the background, they're like, they lost the girl. And I was like, what do you mean lost the girl? And I heard it, and he was like, he gets back on, and he's kind of iffy, and he's like, you would never believe this. Don't say nothing. Don't tell nobody. But the victim, the woman we rescued, they gave her back to the they gave her back to the traffickers. They gave her back.
They must have.
And I was like, just because they said they was law enforcement, so they gave her back. And I'm sitting there like, there was no paperwork. Where's the paperwork? Oh man, this is just like a hand. And then I was like, oh hell no. So I like hung up the phone with him, never did call him back again. 2 days later, I'm sitting here and we're trying to recover what he's lost, which ain't got nothing to do with me anyways, because I thought, like, hey, maybe I can still get my team together and we can still pull this together with Voice of the Children and help, just help this person out. So at the same time, Genevieve starts calling. She's like, "I've looked you up. You are the real deal," and all this big bullshit spiel about me because she found out that I work for Trump Tower. So she turns me into the Department of Homeland Security. She gets me for January the 6th. Says I was up in the riots because I was up at January 6th at the rally. Big deal. Woohoo! And she turns all this information in. She says we're cooking kids in a stoker or in a cooker thing, and I'm like, what? So Homeland Security drives all the way from New Orleans, all the way to Tennessee, and calls me in. I go down to the sheriff's department. We're sitting there, and then about 5 minutes later, they ask me, "You work for Trump?" I had to tell them yes. Did you do this, that? So everything's being verified at the same time. It comes back spotless, and then they look at it and say, like, "Okay, you guys can help us out." And then all of a sudden, we start doing with helping Homeland and doing a predator investigation. That's the truth. That's the honest God's truth. So what happened is these trolls, these idiots, they took it and they tried to turn it on us, and that's where it went from there. And they got people believing that we wasn't who we was, and I don't give a damn. I don't talk about the tunnel system no more. I don't talk about what all happened, and I keep that to myself, and I keep that down in, and that's the way it is because that shit there is enough to drive anybody insane, especially when you hear and you see.
Somebody asked if Nikalina was your ex-wife.
No, hell to the no. It's like that song. Hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, that. No way. Anyways,
come here. Do you like it? Let me see.
Okay, so
all right, my son just came in. He got a new haircut.
No. But anyways, we never did want to be in the Summer Wells case. I've said that from the beginning. Never want anything really even to do with it because we asked in the beginning. They told us no. And that's like because they had like 27 search teams out there or something. It was just like huge. So just crazy. But maybe BK is live. Maybe he can answer some questions or he's streaming me.
She met Benny's ex-wife. I bet you a few of them are going to be live streaming it because we're both number one on their hate list right now. A couple of them, all three of them.
Well, I just want them. If the TBI,
if what? TBI what? Under the White House. I was timed out. This was drug and held against her will. You can't make this shit up. Maybe that's why his shoulder hurts, guys. Hey, you can't have that on right here. I'll go to the bedroom, but turn that off for a minute. Your hair looks I'm waiting. Awesome.
What'd you say?
I said I'm waiting.
No, what Mom said.
I said his hair looks good.
Oh, you just said it was too short.
No, I didn't see it. Where'd you go, Ernie?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to let you go off here. I've got somebody important gonna come on panel. Okay, hold on a second.
Absolutely, my family's here. I gotta go anyways.
Be safe.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay. I'm asking whoever that is calling, please do not call Messenger. Do not call right now. Don't call. Okay, for you guys that said the cops weren't here, I'm gonna show you this video right here. They was here. It's ridiculous I have to do all this. Well, there's the police. Police have showed up here. Jennifer Martin, Benny Keys, all them people's calling. Fucking idiots. Ah, Lord. Hey, Benny, you gonna answer the people's questions? They got a lot of questions. I'm sure they do now. Like, what part of Texas or where did you meet Don at there, Benny? Where did you meet Don at, Benny? Why didn't you never talk to Candace much, Benny? You always wanted to talk to Don for. You and Don would go aside, go your own ways, and you would talk. Why? Why wouldn't you talk to Candace? Was there a bunch of money in a little sack, Benny? Maybe in a bag wadded up? Was there a bunch of money folded up, Benny? I mean, you can tell me about that. I mean, I'm probably just making shit up, Or how did that go about, Benny? Tell us about that, buddy. Tell us about what the codes mean, Benny, that you know so much. What was you doing in the California City Boys case, Benny? Benny, is it true that you could be part of all this? All this, Benny? You got your legs up yet, Benny? God. You see, you underestimated a lot. Rap's telling all about last night. Well, let's tell him. I'll show you last night. Look, I got it on video. I got it all on video. Here's your clip of last night, what happened. This is real funny sometimes. This is what. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Let's get out of here. You failed, Benny. You failed, bro. This is what happens when the fine men and women of law enforcement come out on bogus calls. Thank you, sir.
It is just so hard.
It is so hard, Benny, and it's getting ready to get a lot harder on you because hopefully they put you right in with the meanest, baddest Bubba that they can find. Because I promise you, I'll put money on your books, bro, to get you some Vaseline. Now, oh yeah, your legs will go up. Now, here we go. How many people are followers and subscribers of BK's? Put a 1 in the chat. It's okay. Put a 1 in the chat. Don't lie. Do not lie. Do not lie. Put a 1 in the chat. Be honest with yourselves. Be honest with yourselves. That's what we got to do. In order to be what we are, we have to be honest with ourselves. It's okay if you are. It's okay if you are. Put a 1 in the chat, folks. If you're part of BK's army, it's Happy. Thank you. Thank you, Happy. Thank you. Thank you. Rosalie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Any more? So there's only 2 out of 500 and something here. Be honest with yourself. Okay. Hell no. Come on, guys. There's more. Callie, good deal. That's all right. You don't have to. No excuses. No excuses. Don't make up no excuses. It's okay. Janet, okay. Be honest with yourselves, folks. Good deal. Good deal. It's okay. Long gone. It's okay. Good deal. Anita, good deal. You see, he does have that way of talking. He does have that way of drawing you in. They all do. They all do. They all do. They all do. You see, I have never told anyone not to subscribe to whoever the hell they want to subscribe to. But anybody notice the persuasion and how he tries to persuade people? See, that's where people get addicted to it. Too much YouTube. People get addicted to the message. It's easy, but if you get addicted to the wrong message can lead you astray. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Look how much money had come out of this. Good God, guys. I mean, wow. Thank you so much. Even though you can't see me right now. Thank you so much. You see, folks, I could be just being broadcasted through another. I may not even really be here. I might be just being broadcasted. You guys don't know that. That's why it's called our eyes and our ears have to see us. Only our God-given hearts will lead us. Anybody that makes fun of that tells the answer about who and what they're about. I didn't get to do the hat raffle last night, guys. I was busy traveling because I saw an opening. You see, I could be just talking through another kind of instrument right now. Maybe not even be here. Just talking through another device. A speaker, maybe, perhaps. We don't know because we can't see. It's just like we don't know what happened on June 15th because we wasn't there. It's sad when you have to put these things together and you have to come up with these, what you think fits here, what you think fits there, and this here and there, and people's actions and how they go about holding themselves. And it's sad. It's so sad. I've always said I have a heart, especially when it comes to kids. How can evil just take and harm a child? It is my signature hat, but it still has to be. It has to be. If we stand against these evil people, folks, our lives will be a lot better. I promise you that. I've got other things I got to do. I got to hire a lawyer now. So that's what I'm doing. Trying to talk and because of any keys. So BK, for what you've done to me, for what you've done to me, and your lies, your deceitfulness, I promise you, I will not stop until this case, until that little girl, Summer Wells, is found. You see, I knew a whole time. You and Cher, and Don Wells had that secret messenger group, but you couldn't. Don't message. You couldn't answer me. You couldn't answer me when I asked you that question. Was that group created before Summer Wells went missing? Couldn't answer that question. Why not? Why not? Hey, Benny, who is Dr. Livingston? Benny, why you got your records all hit up for, man? I heard you had a couple different last names. Is it because you went to prison once before? Possibly. Just asking. I mean, it's just questions. Because you went to the same jail that Don did. I remember that coming up. But then I was like, there's no way. But then it's usually the things you say, there's no way it happened. something might be real about it. Something might have just lined up. Right, Benny? You see, the fact is, that video was taken in August. And you deleted it, Benny, right off the bat when you got caught. But somebody told you, said, oh man, Benny, just deleting one video, they can still get the meta from it. You have to delete your whole channel. And you did, Benny. All those thousands of subscribers you deleted, Benny. There had to be a reason. When you did that, I got very suspicious, Benny. Because it had to be done by your own hand because of Gmail. Because YouTube is connected to Gmail, right? Gmail is one of the most secured emails around, right? I mean, it has everything. I wonder what else we could, well, just wonder what else is just lingering around in that. You know, anytime you take a photo, especially if you got it where it goes for your backup or whatever, or somebody sends you a photo, it goes to Gmail. I just wish BDAC would have just stayed on the right team for another week. It would have been so awesome. Been so awesome. For Predator Hunter Nation gear, you can get shirts and hoodies. There's a long story about this. It's getting ready to unfold. So sad that people have to be the way they are. So sad. I think it's one of the saddest things you could ever be. Very, very sad. Get that right, BK. Look at my little look. Look at my new look. Got my hair all cut up and everything. Look at this. Look at that. I ain't got that bad in my hair no more. Look at that. Pretty good, don't it, Benny? It's pretty good, don't it, Benny? Get to sit out. Have fun. And just watch. You're not too good at this, Benny. You're not too good at it at all, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, I'd say you suck at it. Can you imagine what that does to someone? Right there. Placement. When I did this to Candace, you know what she did? Wonder why. She tightened up. Thanks. I done this right here too. You see, some people that are in this, they're controlled like that. They don't even understand that they are because it's built into them over time through repetition. If you're mean to a pup, if you're mean to a dog long enough, what does that dog do when you flinch at? Jumps, right? Scared. And she gave me a hug. I could feel her shaking as I hugged her, but I could feel relief come off of her. Benny, I wish to God you'd be one-on-one, face-to-face. That way I could talk to you about all those things you said about my family. All those things you said about my kids. So what I did is, I arranged a little trip. And I'm just waiting right now for the results. You see, what we did is, I don't want to miss, let's just say that I don't want to miss. I want to see this, like face to face. I want to be there like, told you so. Oh, Obsidian. And look at this. This is not, you know what Obsidian does, Benny? It severs cells. If I take this and you get cut with this, it severs the cell. It never heals back. And carve a P in your head like that, a predator, it'll never heal back. Never heal back. Severs the cell. You carve it. Wow, man. He's just a junkie looking for his next fix. Well, his next fix is paperwork. It couldn't happen in no better time. It really couldn't. People are standing up. People are seeing, and they're not taking it no more. Well, we all know that BK drugged a little girl and was having sex with her, right, BK? Why don't you never talk on that? I don't understand that. Why don't you never talk on that? Why don't you ask them why there was nothing enough to convince you, unspecified or whatever, right? But why don't you never talk on that, BK, about how you hurt that little girl? You know, you got hooked on drugs. Why don't you never talk about that? Why don't you gang bang and talk about that? Why don't you do it? You know why? Why don't you? I'll tell you what we're doing. You see, that was a long time ago. We're going to invite that little girl, who's a grown woman now, who's a woman. What was that, 13, 15 years ago? We're going to invite her up on panel. We'll let her talk. Why don't you do that, Benny? You ever said you're sorry for what you did? You ever reach out to her and say, hey, look, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to get you hooked on these drugs. I didn't mean to rape you when you was underage. I didn't mean that. Have you ever reached out to her? Maybe I should give you a chance to, shouldn't I, Benny? Maybe we should bring her on panel. Would you come up, Benny, and talk to her then? What would you say to her, Benny? What would you say to her? Better yet, I got a better one for you, Benny, since you know so much. Did you kick them or will? I'm just asking these questions, they come up. Did you kick Summer Wells? You see, I hope great men and women of law enforcement can convict you of all this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You see, I already know what the answer is before I ask the question. That's the difference between me. I don't call the police department. I don't call the jail going, no, he's not in there, sir. Well, what? Not in there? Well, who ain't in there? Izzy Bob, Fizzle, Izzle, oh, rap, what? You know, I don't do that. I don't have to do that because I already know what the answer is before I ask the question. That's the difference between you and I. Now, where do we go from this? Hopefully you go to jail. Much respect. God bless. If y'all want to donate, donate. If you don't. Also, I'm trying to work on the hat right now. I've been so tired, guys. And you guys want, it's one of a kind hat. So the prestigious crocodile hat. So you guys, I made it easy for everybody to be able to get in on the drawing. But I want to hurry up and get that done because I want it to go to somebody special. To be honest, I can't even teach without that hat. I feel different. I feel like I'm out of place right now. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And what are you embarrassed to ask? Who's embarrassed? What's going on, Jayla? What's going on, Jayla? Stop class. Nobody's embarrassed. Here, help. Benny has spoiled every child case he has been involved in. Well, I mean, that's just what when you let people in your life like that, and you subscribe to people like that, and it comes across your notifications, hey, you get addicted to it. He's a funny guy. But what he says, just take it apart. It's not legit. That's a fact. It's not legit. You want to start asking questions about how many kids go missing here. He's not going to be able to answer that unless he's got. Here's Candace. You better not get no damn photo of me. Let me see. Hold on one second. Hey, thank you. Listen, thank you, and everybody said thank you. Okay, you're doing the right thing. Okay, it may not feel like it. Look, thank you so much. Now I'm getting out of here. Did you hear me? Tell her to call me, Pat. Tell her to call me. All right. Tell her to call me. Okay. Good deal. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. Thank you so much. He better be ganging it up. He better be ganging it up. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it. We all seen. BK's playing where he talked to Candace 2 days ago. Well, I just recently. Well, I mean, here, look at this smile, guys. Look at this smile. It's the smile that counts. It's the smile that counts. It's freedom. That's what it is. It's freedom. It's freedom. When you can give someone freedom, screw everything else, right? Freedom. If you give someone freedom, then you got it. What you want to do is give someone freedom. Everybody remember that. It's freedom what you want. It's freedom. Freedom is the big thing about everything. Okay. That's freedom right there. That's freedom. Let's help Jayla get her social housing deposit, $150 cash. I say she needs $150. Hold on a second. Let's bring Jayla on the panel. We'll talk to her and let's see if we can help her. Let's see if we can help her out, guys. How many people want to help her out? There's 620 people in here right now. Actually, I'm sorry about that. There's 580 people in here right now. How many people want to help her out? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to help her out. She needs $150 for a deposit. Let's figure out what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's help people. That's what we're about. Let's help them. Let's help them. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Here, Jayla. Come on up on panel here. Let's talk about this. Let's see if we can help you out. That's what it's about. This is what it's about. Let's help her out. Let me see what it's about. I have to stop it. I stop chatting for it. It's well worth it. I love helping people out. No better time to help people out. I always help. I always help. Go ahead. Come on up. Somebody say this. She ain't part of the farm. This ain't no farm. The hell, we ain't got no animal. We probably do have a bunch of animals here. Let me get this off here a second. Just say, let's help her out. Let's help her out. That's the photo BJ showing. It didn't leave my photos alone. He didn't take them. I took it. Hello. Hi. Can everybody hear? I can't hear her.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. There's Nikalina.
Oh, Lord, I don't want her around me.
Hold on a minute, Jayla. Go ahead,
Okay.
Nikalina.
Hi, who's on panel?
Who you think?
Is it Casey?
Who is Casey?
No.
Casey and Jordan talking with Loose Lips that lives in Fremont or Freeport?
You're about 40.
Newaygo County, Michigan. Is that her?
Who? Loose Lips.
Yeah, is it Loose Lips?
What about
No,
Loose Lips?
Come face to face with me.
It's
Who's
Jayla.
Loose
It
Lips?
don't have to do with loose lips. It's Jayla that's on panel.
Who's on panel?
I'm
You're so
Jayla.
lost.
Is
Nikalina, you're so lost.
that Candace?
No, this is Jayla. I've been raped when I was a little girl at Shriners Hospital, and I live here in Kentucky, and I've always had Ernie's back. He is a good person. And you treat him like shit, Nikalina.
Is he a good person?
He's a very good person.
Is he?
Yes, he sure is.
So why won't you show your face?
My face, I'm right here.
Well, Ernie's not allowing your face to be seen.
Well, maybe there's a reason why. Maybe
So-
today's my birthday, and on my birthday when I was a little girl, it's pretty damn sick, Nikalina, that you would ask me that because I was raped at Shriners Hospital on my birthday.
Did Ernie steal from you?
No, he has never stopped for me. Ernie has helped me. I got a home today.
How
I
has
got a
Ernie helped
permanent-
you? He steals
I've
from
got
everyone else.
Well, he don't me. He has never stopped off me. Never has he stopped off me or my kids. He's helped me and my kids. We finally got a permanent home. So I don't know why people talk.
I know
I
this
don't
voice.
understand.
Jayla, it's okay. You don't need to.
I know
answer
this
anything to
voice.
her whatsoever.
Can we,
Nikalina, you really seriously need to get a life. What the
Ernie?
fuck are you?
Ernie,
even
do you
doing?
have hepatitis?
What are you doing? You sound drunk
But,
or messed
Nikalina,
up
if you-
completely right now. Why
Does
Hey,
are
let me
you
tell you
doing
Does
something.
this?
Ernie have hepatitis C?
Why are you
It
doing
don't
this
matter.
to people?
You
Are
can
you
clear
really-
hepatitis C.
Are
Does
you really
Ernie
that
have-
upset
Hold
with
up,
your
hold up,
life?
hold up,
Are
hold
you
up,
that
hold up.
upset with your life, Nikalina?
Does Ernie have hepatitis
Are you
C?
that
I'm
upset with
asking
your
Ernie
life,
a question.
Nikalina?
I'm not asking you.
Hold
Are
on,
you
let me
that
answer.
upset with your own life that you do this to other people? Are you that upset with your life?
Ernie, do you have hepatitis C?
No, I do not have hepatitis.
Everyone wants to know because you look really jaundiced and your face is sunken. Is that from meth, PCP, or Hep C?
Do what? Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me
Your-
remove you. Let me remove you. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Let me fix this. Hold on, Jayla. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Here, hold on. Do I look like I have anything wrong with me right now? Put a 1 in the chat if I look like I'm sick. Put a 2 in the chat if I look like I'm sick. I look fine. Put a 1 if you think I look fine. I'll put you back on here in a minute. You are so desperate, Nikalina, and it's so sad. So sad. So sad. And you're going to get burnt up, and you're probably going to end up losing a lot. You're going to lose a lot.
Jaundice.
A lot.
You
You're
have
gonna lose a lot.
jaundice. You have Hep C. Let me see the whites of your eyes, Ernie. Or is
Are
that
you-
from the meth? Yeah,
have-
get her off now. Fuck off, Casey.
You are methed out. Are you okay?
Am I meth? I'm methed out?
Yes,
No.
you're paying off.
Incorrect. I was just mute. And that's what Scumbucket does, is he mutes people that don't fucking kiss his ass.
You know, with a job you got in healthcare, why are you acting like that for?
Hey, Scumbucket, you continue to dox the wrong person. You know that, right?
No, Nikalina.
You know I still have a job, right?
I ain't trying to do nothing with your job.
You know I still no. I have all your screen recordings where you think you're doxing me.
If I wanted to dox you, I would say your name's
You
Nikalina Bruh.
literally
I'd say that.
posted on Sunday that I work at Michigan State University Pediatrics. My boss is Dr. English. My administrator is Chad LaRue, and my HR person is Robert. But that's not me.
Oh,
I
really?
video recorded it and sent it to her. And then
Mhm.
I was interviewed by Michigan State University Police Department.
Right.
And I think they're probably going to be pressing charges against you, which will be
Okay.
a bond violation.
Okay.
Scumbucket.
I need to see some receipts,
So
Nikalina.
keep
Let's
going
see some
because I'm
receipts.
going to send this to
Let's see some
them.
receipts. Let's see some receipts. Show me receipts. Show me your receipts. And she's
Casey,
gone.
I don't give a shit if this is about Jayla.
No.
I was
Let
not
me
talking
see the
about
receipt.
Jayla
Let
when
me
I
see the
entered
receipt.
this chat.
Listen at her.
Your kids
Listen at her.
scream every day
She's an idiot.
that
She
they
is
hate
an
their
idiot.
fucking house and life. No, they don't, Casey. No, they don't. Casey Novello. No, they don't.
It's on your lives.
Come on, Scumbucket. Let's see your face. You have Hep C.
Oh, you're kidding.
Casey Novello, it is normal for parents. My son doesn't hate me. My son and I argue, just like most 18-year-olds and their fucking parent. That's not hate. Casey Novello, didn't you like lose everything? I mean, your Facebook is fucking public, just like Casey Jordan's.
Everybody hold still. Let her keep doing
No,
what she's
let's
doing.
come on, Scumbucket. Show
Let her do
your
what
face.
she's doing. Let her dig her own hole.
Hey,
She's digging her own
you
hole.
hate my guts.
She's digging her own
He
hole.
does. Casey, you're right. He hates my guts.
Let her dig her own hole.
Well, good, Casey. Why don't you take? That's not what he said, Casey.
She's not even talking.
She's talking in private chat, Scumbucket. Maybe if you paid attention, you would know what she's saying in backstage.
Okay,
Casey
well, I'll just,
Novella,
well, maybe I should just screen.
you
Maybe I
have
should
what
just screenshot
recorded?
the chat
That
and
an
have
18-year-old
documentation.
child and their mom were arguing? Oh my God. It's the end of the fucking world, Casey Novello. So, Scumbucket, show your face. Show us that you do not have fucking hepatitis.
Oh my God! Is she that?
Show us your fucking eyes. Show us those blood capsules you put in your fucking mouth.
Anyways, sometimes in this world, guys, there just have to be a time that you just can't. You don't understand some people. Some people are just not meant to understand.
Hey,
I'm
You know,
sorry.
hey man, just
It's okay. You're
Nick,
good.
I lost my
Right.
voice. So
What's
I'm
that?
gonna get down. I lost my voice screaming at her. So I'm sorry to everybody that I screamed. I
It's
just do
okay. You're
not
good,
like.
girl. You're good. You held your own. Good deal. She can't do that to you.
I can't stand that Jayla needed help and she came up to ruin that. That's
dude,
really,
that is
really
that is
upsetting.
a parasite. Okay, she's looking for a host to feed upon, and I want all the viewers to realize that this is the actions of a true parasite. She is a parasite that feasts off of others' vibration and energy, and she cannot handle higher vibrational people like us. And so she has to come and feed off of it. You know, and shame on her, because Jayla was coming in here as someone who has been helped by Ernie for, you know, apparently like some years, not just recently. Okay. And she wants to disgrace a survivor who has actually been helped by someone.
Let her talk, Tina. She's up here. Let her talk. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Jayla.
well, you got to mute it. Unmute her.
Appreciate Tina taking it for me, because on my birthday, you know, something you're posting, Joey, that's also the day that I was essayed by my biological father. So I thought that was pretty shitty of Nikalina for saying what she did to me. That
She don't know no
needs to
better.
go. I don't use foul mouth, but I'm telling you, Ernie, what is any of her business if you do have it or if you don't have it? It's curable. So what is any of her business? She is
But I
obsessed.
don't have it. But let's look at
I
that.
know.
I don't have it.
I
There's
know
no
you
reason.
don't. All I was saying is it is curable now. That's all I
Why
was trying
would
to get
someone
to
even
her.
bring like a venereal disease up to a platform where a survivor from abuse who actually, you know, benefited from the help that Ernie gave them, you know, that helped them forward in life. And this bitch comes in here talking about venereal diseases.
Okay,
He's
let's watch the cussing.
fucking
Let's watch the cussing. No, let's watch the cussing.
I'm not gonna cuss no more, but I'm just saying that was just so uncalled for, and I'm so glad that you had my back, Ernie, and I'm glad that Tina had my back, and I'm glad Casey, because I was in a full body cast,
Well, here's the
cast.
thing. Go ahead.
You know, my dad was sitting pull my hair, you know, so I used to have it long. Well, now I keep it short because he stole my identity and took my innocence.
Oh my God.
And
Jayla.
today was my
We're here for
birthday.
you.
Today was my birthday, and they called from the housing authority and said that me and my kids had been approved for a 3 or 4 bedroom apartment. So I went ahead and took that deal because it's Section 8 and it helps me where I won't have to pay like $500 a month. I only have to pay $112 after I pay my deposit. And Ernie has never stole from me. I don't know where Nikalina's getting that at.
They make it up. That's the most messed up thing about this. They make up everything about me and my family, about my kids. Like,
I know
it's
it. I
all
heard her.
lies. They said that we haven't been licensed hemp growers for 2 years when we're clearly there. But they gave fake names when they made their fake phone calls. Like, oh yeah, do you have a Xander McDougal as a hemp grower? And they're like, no. And they're like, see, we got receipts. Well, number one, bitch, his name is Alexander McDo you all, because we're gonna do you all over in the end for real. Like, come after us? Yeah, find out. For real.
Tina, they are obsessed. I don't
Okay.
understand that.
Okay. So check this out. Give me your Cash App. What is your Cash App? I put it up here in this big old pretty thing here, and let's just see if we
I
can.
don't want Nikalina. Ernie, I'm sorry, but I cannot stand back and let her talk about you. It makes me so
It's okay.
sick.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm proud
It's
of
okay.
you for being brave enough to come up and stand up for Ernie. More people who he has helped need to do that, but you know they're not brave. I guess I don't know.
Well, you know what? I've been through it. You know, I've been through it with. I've never got to. I've always been stuck in that day with my dad. You know, today I turned
Sweetie, what is your
37.
Cash App? What is your Cash App right now? What is your Cash App?
It's the dollar sign, I think, and then
Okay.
capital JENNIFER 1 2 3 4 6 5.
Okay.
You know, my-
JENNIF. Wait a minute. JENNIFER.
Yep.
1 2 3 4 6 5. Right.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Let me make sure now.
But Ernie, I don't understand what she was saying, that you stole from me. I have
don't know.
never said that, and never would I say that. We are good people. We are from Kentucky. You know, we got you back.
Right. Is that it right there?
What now?
Is that it on the screen?
Yes, that's it.
If
That's it.
anyone wants to help her, please.
I mean, like I said, my kids were so excited when I sat down and told them. They were so excited.
I am so sorry that wretched disgrace of a he, she, what the fuck ever she is. I don't know yet. She says she's bursting.
What the?
She said
yeah.
she
her
also
name
said
is, she says her name is Nikalina. I mean, she
I
doesn't
know.
call that though.
And she says what did she say? Man to man. It's manano to manano or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a man, bitch. No, we're not gonna face up like that. But you can come face me like a fucking woman, even if you're a fucking he, she, man, she, or whatever. I got waivers. Bring it. Bring
I
it.
don't understand why she keeps harassing Ernie. You know,
It's all
there's
of us. It's all
yes,
of us.
I know.
Yes, like on our kids. I mean,
And last night,
she says she's coming to take my kids from me. What is she doing
last
to the
night,
kids when she takes them? For
well,
real.
last night she kept calling Xander. Last night she kept calling Xander and hanging up. Calling Xander, hanging up.
Yep.
Because she wants to get. I think she thrives off being mean to people. I really do.
Well, that's why
Because
she's a parasite.
if I can meet her and show her that, hey, I wear these scars between my legs where I was in a full body cast, all except my private area, and you know, maybe I'll show her them scars, but I don't think I have to show her any damn thing.
You don't have
I
to
don't
show
owe
her
her nothing.
anything. You don't owe these people anything, and neither do we.
No, I know. I just couldn't get over the fact that she said, "Has he stole from you?" You know, if that just that just burns me up. I'm sorry.
It should.
it does.
Because, I mean,
Okay.
these people are terrorists. They are domestic
You know-
terrorists. They're psychological terrorists.
What's sad is people take and they think the first thing they see and they stay with it because they're scared of change. Change can be good for you guys. When you start
Yes, it
checking
can.
things twice and cutting it once, that's when you start getting your life back. That's when you start understanding. This whole thing we'd have never figured out if we hadn't done that. If we would have took everybody's word on what people are sending. You can't do that. You have to decipher it for yourself and then determine what's true and what's not.
Well, I know you, Ernie. I mean, I know I might not have met you face to face, but I've known you for a while, you know, and it just makes me so mad when people says, "Oh, let him work with Candace to do this." You know, it ain't none of nobody's business. First of all, you know, I mean, I think she's been through domestic violence. It's a hard thing, and I just don't think that that Nicolina should even mention that. I really don't.
She shouldn't have, but that's the way Nicolina does. I mean, I've seen Nicolina sit there and tell the world about how bad of a parent she is because her kids are sitting there screaming. You know what's bad? I've got it on video. Her kids are screaming. Here, I'll show it to you right here.
I seen it.
Listen, her kids are like, Ernie's taking my day. Ernie's taking my day. And she's like, I know.
And then they sit and stream you because they don't have nothing else to stream.
I know, they're idiots.
I would strike her ass every time she done it to me. I would strike her because they would you.
I know they would.
And I just get so mad because, you know, I said, looks like all of us are going to have to go down to Tennessee. If I have to, I will.
Like Ernie, who's my number 2 on my hate list, and I only have 2 people on my hate list. Wouldn't even do it to him. So with that being said, Lindsay is allegedly in protective custody, and I am calling.
Let me look at her. If you look at her, she's got an Adam's apple.
And that's what Min has.
I don't even know. Look, I mean, where do we go, folks? Where do we go? Oh, Lord. Woo!
Oh, dude, we should do the Adam's apple challenge. Who's got the
Yes,
Adam's apple?
yes, she does. And she might have a thing between her legs the way she acts.
Well, Benny would love that. No wonder, that's the key.
What?
Why did I figure that out? His legs up and okay. Anyways, okay, guys. Check your cash out. Check your cash out. See if you can get a little bit of money in there.
Let's see. Hang on just a second here.
Well, let me see what I've done here. Anybody been getting anything yet? Let me see.
Yeah, it says 15 and 3.
All right. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got. Going. How you move money out here? Mm-hmm. Good deal. But that's what we want to do. We want to help people out. My service is stuck.
But I just thought it was for her to, when I sat there and told her that I had been SA'd and she said she's a pediatrician, I wouldn't dare let her check me. If I was any child, I would not go to her. You know, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed one bit to tell my story, you know.
Yeah,
But
go ahead.
I don't have to talk to Nicolina because all she is trouble.
That's all she is. And here's the thing about it. They thrive on my channel stuff. That's it. But what they don't understand is I'm hiring for good money. Somebody who can strike every single one of their channels. And we're going to do that. We're going to take a day off.
I report it every day. I report it every day and I put down bullying because she is a big damn bully. And one day she's going to find a bullier that's bigger than her.
Okay, look. Hold on a second.
I was just so glad that Tina and Casey both had my back. And Ernie.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
I was getting some work.
Sorry about that.
Hello.
Hey, look, after my live, I'm going to call you and we'll talk about it, okay? Because can you hear me?
Yep.
I said,
You got me on the library.
Hey, I was talking and I wasn't even in the stream, but I just want to say to you, Jayla, I am very proud of you. I am very, very, very proud of you. You just stood up to a monster, and that is awesome. She's muted.
I've been wanting to stand up to Nikalina a long time.
Oh, I can hear it. It resonates in you, and she is a demon. She is possessed by a demonic entity. I'm certain of it.
I mean, too. She's a demon.
Does without, being the most bottom feeder of all the feeders of evilness.
And she acts like she's got to keep an eye on Ernie 24/7.
Yep.
But don't you think that? And you and Xander, she does the same thing. Like last night, when Xander would answer, she would say, "Oh, Tina ain't got no license." I was sitting there thinking, well, she ain't watched her lives, or she would have seen Tina's license.
Yeah, we have a license. Okay, we're actually really respected in the Department of Agriculture. I mean,
I know it.
Yeah, come over here. Xander wants to come in.
Okay.
He has some things to say.
Well, this is my cup of shit. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, this is his cup of shit. Because actually, the license is in his name, and he's Alexander McDo. You all,
Hey.
not Xander McDougal.
We only pronounce it like that for you. You know that.
McDougal.
I was bringing the other one. Here.
Okay.
You're good.
All right.
Oh god. Hey Jayla, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, let's do this.
It was my birthday today, and it
It's your
also
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. That's why I was trying to tell Nikalina. I said, Nikalina, you're not understanding. I said, not only is it my birthday, it's the day that, I was essayed at Shriners Hospital by my biological father, and I've got the scars to prove it. And she was so disrespectful.
Oh yeah.
And last night I seen it where she called Xander. Xander, did she or did she not call you 3 or 4 times in a row?
Yeah, that was the other day. I guess she was replaying it last night or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen
Well,
it.
no,
Yeah,
the
I
phone
mean-
was ringing off the hook over here too last night when they were delivering pizza.
Oh, was she? Well,
Yeah.
me and Ernie were in Kentucky. I don't know, but yeah, she calls here all the time.
They only have
So
our landline.
It's a shame, dude. I
because
mean,
they're
like,
not that good at this. They don't have my cell phone.
Nikalina is halfway a smart person. I really hate to say this. Nikalina is kind of smart. Okay. And she has a lot of potential. She has a lot of potential to be a really, really awesome person, but she wastes it because she's not.
Right.
Yes, because if she did, she wouldn't have asked me them questions after I told her. She said, well, has Ernie ever stolen from you? I
Right.
said, listen, I live in Kentucky. He is well respected here in Kentucky.
It really
And
is.
I was
Yes.
I mean, every time I've gone up to Kentucky
Yeah.
with Ernie, I've been up there probably 5 or 6 times now. Every time
well, I
we
live
go
in
to
Knoxville.
Kentucky and we walk around somewhere, we stop at a gas station or a store or something around where he has lived or has been. Everybody fucking knows him and everybody loves him.
Oh my God, I
Yeah.
have several
Yeah.
Facebook friends that are like, I've known Ernie half his life. He's so good. Like he's a good person.
And
So,
it's just like us.
you know.
I mean, it's just like us too. These trolls want to think that everybody in this town hates us, but we are very well respected here. And
Yes, and that's what I don't understand. I said, they need to make a trip and see, which I don't even have to make a trip. I can see y'all on live and how great
Right.
y'all are. Our group is great. I love them. There was one person, I'll tell you who it is. It's Cheryl. She, today I thought about her because she knew that my birthday was today, but she also knew about the SA. And every time I started crying today, I would think of her, and Tina,
Which
they had my back.
Cheryl, who?
It's long. She got the long gone.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to say her
Okay,
name.
yeah.
You're good.
That's what I was trying to say.
Well, good. I'm glad she is there for some emotional support for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was glad that you did it for me.
There for you. Now that they know that you are a survivor. And that's what our platform has always been about: is the survivors and giving them a platform to tell their stories. And for some reason, they want to stop us from allowing people time to share that. And they're like, oh, they're crazy. Oh, they're encouraging mental illness. Well, you know what? There is some mental illness that goes with being a survivor of some.
I have
abuse,
PTSD really, really bad.
Oh, I'm like
I
quadpolar.
bet.
I'm like quadpolar from
You
these
were
fucking
in a
trolls at this point.
whole body cast. I bet you got some
I hope-
PTSD like crazy.
And I even got the Shriner symbols on my hips and my knees where they done 8 surgeries. I even got a cross. It's a cross on one side of my leg and a Shriner symbol on the other side.
They left in scars or in tattoos or what? And
No scars. It's a Shriners made it on my legs and my
Oh
hips.
my God.
they scarred you with
They
their
branded you?
They scarred you with their no, it's brand. They scarred you with the symbol with the scalpel when they did it.
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
I can show it to you. It's right on my leg. I'll show it to you. Hang on.
Hey, if you can on here.
Hang
if you
on.
want, or email.
I got it. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on just a second. I'll show you. Right here's my legs. There's my Shriner symbol.
We can't see
We
that.
can't see it too much.
Just a
Take,
second.
All right.
Tell you what, take a good picture and email it to us.
Yeah.
And
Right there's the Shriner symbol.
that's really fuzzy. We
Yeah.
can't see anything.
We can't see anything.
But-
If
but
you
Let
take
me try to clean my lens. Hang on just a second.
Wow.
Okay, can you see him now?
No, it's pretty fuzzy.
Okay, I'll send you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, email us
That's better.
predatorhunter@gmail.com, and we don't have to share it if you don't want. It's up to you. But,
Oh, well, trust me, I felt so comfortable with Tina that the second time I watched her show, and Ernie, she was on Ernie's show that night. Well, they was together, and you too, Xander. And Tina made me feel so welcome that I was able to tell my story.
That's
without
awesome.
being scared.
So,
And that's what our goal is. That's our aim.
so the Shriner, when they scar you, is that a common thing? Do you know? Like, do they do that to everybody, or is that just something that they did?
I don't know. It was when I was 7.
Because I've heard it before. I've never heard of that.
Yes, and I can, like I said, I can take a really, really good picture in the bathroom with my other phone,
Right.
and you can see it clear as day. I'll send you a good picture of it.
Yeah.
But yes, it's on my knees, and I never could really understand why they done that either. I had never even asked. And my grandma, before she passed away, she told me, she said, Jennifer, all the surgeries you went through, they put that on your leg, you know, the Shriner symbols on your leg, and she never understood it either. Well,
So
after that,
is it over the scar of the surgery?
yeah, where I had surgery on my legs, on my left
Is it
leg, and my
carved
hip.
or is it branded?
That's no scalpel. It's carved.
It's scaffold right on there. I mean, you can see the Shriner symbol.
So,
You know the Shriner symbol that they got on the hat.
Oh yeah.
oh no, we
yeah,
don't know.
We know
The
all about the Shriners.
No, the Shriners called here one time, and they called the
True
cafe.
story.
No, they called the cafe, and I answered. I don't think Tina was here.
No, I was here.
Were
You
you?
hung up the phone and you were like, "Oh my god."
They called, and you know, I answered the phone like everybody else, like Smoky Mountain Cafe, and they started talking all their Shriner shit. And, you know, I started asking them questions, and I was like, well, eventually, I said, "Do you guys eat babies?" And the guy,
Hey,
and the, right,
I used to hate going. I would cry every time because it was so scary there. I was in the old hospital when it first closed down. I was in that, and they transferred me over to the new Shriners. And today, my kneecaps are froze on my left leg, so it won't go all the way back.
well, just to end the story real quick, I asked if they eat babies because we've heard a lot of things, and that's the question you ask if you want to get down to it. And they said only on Wednesdays, and he hung up the phone.
And he hung up
So,
only on Wednesdays.
How far are you from us? How far are you from Newport, Tennessee? Do you
Dude,
know?
she's in.
I'm in I'm in Knott County.
Oh, okay.
You should come down and see us because we could probably help you. Just
Hey, if I ever get a vehicle, I will. I will. Like I said,
no, we're up there every couple of weeks for Ernie's bullshit court dates, so maybe we'll pick you up one time and bring you back.
well, that would be nice.
Okay.
It really would.
Send us an email, predatorhunternation@gmail.com, and we'll talk about it.
And Tina stood up for me tonight. She really had my back, her and Casey both, and Ernie too. And
That's awesome.
I can't believe that Nikalina, the first question she said, has he stole off you? I bet he has. I said, no, he has helped me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nikalina is a complete bag of cunts.
She
Now-
is. I don't even know if there's a cunt involved in her.
I don't even-
I'm not sure.
yeah, well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And all she does, I mean, I was sitting there telling, trying to explain to her that I was a SA survivor.
Mhm.
And she had me so tore up that I said the R word, and I did not mean to say that, and I apologize. But she pushed me so far that I just could not stand. If somebody tells you their story, you don't sit and make fun of them.
No, they create these internet phone numbers, and all day
Is that
my
Nikalina?
phone never stops.
Is that her fake?
And they want me to download this. See, they always want me to download this little thing. Like, oh, this message is going to expire.
Is that her?
Probably it's either Vinny or her because it always happens when there's something going down.
Right.
But I blocked it.
Don't you think it's kind of funny, Tina, that every missing child case, BK has not been successful at all.
Yeah, but also,
He has 6.
And he is jealous.
so why?
Missing kids attached to him.
Okay, so as a person that loves kids, goes after people who harm kids, all that, I've
Yep.
never been inclined to get into these missing kid cases so far in the YouTube world and in the social media world where there's just so much bullshit drama involved. Why is Benny inserting himself into so many different missing kid cases? And there's so many kids going missing every day. I mean, there's like astronomical numbers of kids missing. All the
Well,
time.
you heard what he said, and that was true. Before Ernie even showed that video, I seen that video made probably the 3rd week of Summer went missing because I have followed her case since day one.
Right.
And he absolutely, the video Ernie put out, that he said that's the truth. BK does not. I'm sorry, he just does not. He's jealous. He's jealous because Ernie and you can get the job done, and Tina, and he can't.
Oh man, we're good at what we do.
No, he can't. And he's been trying with Candace for a long time.
They
Yeah,
don't
it's
like what we expose.
Ernie got more out of Candace than anybody.
Yep.
Sometimes people judges her. I'm not going to judge her
Oh,
because it's not for me to judge.
no. I know. People have told me, how can you be nice to this woman? How can you even,
Oh
but
man,
I don't know.
they send
I
us
don't,
everything.
I don't know that she's done anything, and I can't
Exactly.
say for certain. And I'm not going to, jump to that conclusion at all.
No, I'm not either. I'm the same way because
So today she showed up here. She showed up at the cafe today.
Yeah.
She lives over an hour away and all that. And, we tried to go there last night and we brought her a pizza. She fell asleep, whatever. It's okay. But,
yes, I seen that.
she showed up here today.
She didn't talk for hours with Nikalina like she says.
She didn't talk at all with Nikalina.
No,
That
she
was made
passed
up.
out.
Nikalina makes shit up. Pretty
She
much
was
everything out of
waiting
her
on a
mouth.
pizza and
Pretty-
passed out.
Pretty much everything out of Nikalina's mouth is
And
false.
then me and she was calling the law. Her, Rap, and Benny.
Yeah.
Every one of them was calling the law. And I'm sitting there thinking, Candace is a grown woman. Leave her alone.
It's no coincidence their last names both are Lindsay.
Well, it's crazy because, I'm trying to think back. Sorry. I'm trying to think back to like how many times I've called the law on anybody in the past ever. And I think it's been like twice. And that's very, very, very serious situations. You know,
Yes, and that's like me. I think I caught him once, and well, I had to. I did not have no choice. My ex-husband, when my little boy was 3 and my little girl was 2,
Yeah.
thank God, he held me down, knocked every one of my teeth out, and luckily I got my teeth made. UK hospital helped me get my teeth made, and I had his honey and put in jail, and he went to prison.
Good.
And that's what I was telling people. People don't understand. I don't have a lot of. It ain't that I don't have a lot of friends. You know, my family, everybody's passed away except on my dad's side, and there's no way in hell that I would have anything to do with my dad's side of the family.
Right.
You know, and I'm not scared one
It's
bit.
okay. I mean,
Tell
you know,
you like,
it's okay not to have a shitload of friends, because if you have a shitload of friends, there's probably people who are going to betray you in the end. You know,
I've had more friends by being in y'all's group and Ernie's group. I've had more friends. Well, I'm gonna say family.
Right.
I've had more family on here than I ever had.
exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a family.
And that's what I can't figure out. Nikalina should see that Ernie does help people. I just don't understand. I think she's a devil. I really, really do. Without a
Nikalina
conscience.
knows that we help people. That's the things that she's putting out. And here's the thing for all of them: the things that they put out online are not their opinions. Okay, they don't actually believe this shit. They put this shit out online to take us down because they have a stake in what we do. Okay, we've hurt their business somehow, and they want to take us down for some reason. And it's probably because of money, because everything leads back to money in the end. And that's just what it is. They don't have these opinions about us. They don't think that we're bad people. They know we're good people, but we're hurting their money. That's why.
Well, I do want to add one of the most disturbing parts of Nikalina is that she actually has access to a database that has all our children's blood types in it. And that's a fact. Okay. She has access to
Scares
a
me.
database
Yes, it is a fact.
full of children.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't understand that she said that to me, you know. And but you know what? It's all right because I was already ready for her just in case, because you never know when she's gonna pop in there. And then she said I was Casey, and she said, and I told her, I said, no, it ain't Casey. I said it's Jayla. And I said, when she asked me if Ernie ever took my money and stuff, I kept telling her no, and she kept on asking that. Finally, you know, you only can take so much.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I know.
People wants to think why Ernie's always tired. He's always on the go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's always on the go, and he does a lot. Him and
attacked constantly.
We all are.
yes, and you know, I have PTSD too. I have it really, really bad, where sometimes I have to get in the bathtub and scrub my body because them scars are between my legs where that body cast cut into me. You know, and she just don't have no self-respect for nobody.
That's graceful. It really is. And
I would look her. She was right here with me.
Thinking about what a disgrace to a survivor she was today. At the end of the day.
And I was even brave enough to tell her, you know, and I didn't have to tell her, but I wanted her to know the truth that, hey, Ernie's not here to hurt nobody. He's here to help. Him, Tina, and Xander are here to help.
Well, we appreciate it.
And, you know, we got a good group. Like I said, I call them my family because everybody talks to me. I've never had a problem. But if you go over to Beanie's channel, you see the difference.
Hey, hold on one second. Hold on one second, Jayla. Hey, guys, we may have a situation.
Okay.
I'll holler at you.
Oh my God.
All right, let me know. Oh man.
Okay.
What a day.
I'm retired from missing kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Let's do it.
I'm retired from missing kids. If
We're going
that's
to
the situation.
We're going to Jamaica now.
Oh, we're going to the Caribbean soon. Enough when all these trolls
Well, I'm a Pastafarian.
got to pay up.
And you know how Nikalina says Ernie don't save no children, none. Well, you know what? He has saved me and my kids. You know, people don't look at it. You can save kids different ways. You know, and for her to sit there and say Ernie don't help kids, that's a straight up lie. Straight up lie.
I know. She's some.
Sorry about that.
Ask Casey to come up.
There's a
Out my back. I don't know what happened.
all right. Well, as you guys know, things happen all the time. There's no warning for anything ever in life, and yeah. Jayla, I really appreciate you coming up. Thank you for talking to us. I'm really sorry about Nikalina, and but we all know that she's
Yeah,
hers.
Yes, I can say it anytime. You know.
Hey Jayla, I got your back all the time, and if you ever need me, reach out to me. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. So she's going to come across somebody, and they're not going to care. You know, I mean, she is harassing Tina to death and Ernie you all.
Right.
Yes, I've got you on my. And like I said, I appreciate you, Ernie, and if they see that Ernie's not some big bad wolf like Nikalina hollers.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wolves are sweet, but you know I wouldn't mess with their family. Really.
And Ernie, I don't see how you stand that. I really don't. Some days when when she says, "Oh, he's crazy." Well, you know what? She drives people crazy.
It's okay. It's okay. Everything's good. Look, check your Cash App. See what you got so far. That way,
Okay.
I'll make sure. Because I'm trying to get right now. I'm trying to put something in, and I'm sitting here and it's like giving me error on it. Just make sure.
Okay, hang on just a second.
You can have it back. I just want to talk.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go outside. Yep. Jayla, for real though, if you ever need to talk to me, you're welcome to. I mean, and that's what Predator Hunter Nation is we hunt down predators, we expose them, but we're also a support group of the survivors of predators. And that's what we've always been. We were never anything different. And the reason we filmed it is because we wanted to encourage communities to do the same as we do. And we want them to become more active in exposing the predators in their own community. And that's all we ever have been. So people can say whatever they want. We were never go search for a missing kid crew. And we were just drug into that. And you know, I mean, we've learned a lot through it. And I think that we were supposed to be drug into it, but it wasn't necessarily like our goal or our intention or what we expected to do with Predator Hunter Nation. It was to inspire a movement within all of you to stand up to tyranny, to stand up against predators and learn how to hunt them and expose them in your own communities. And that's the only way to bring change.
You are exactly right.
So,
Okay, so I just sent. Did you check your PayPal and everything?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
happy birthday.
Have you got PayPal or have you got Cash App? Have you got PayPal too?
No, I've got that and Chime is all I have.
Okay, we'll try to get you something. Get you squared away.
That's the first time it's ever said that I had to verify myself, but I did.
Well, anytime it's a large amount of money or something like that, sometimes it does it for security purposes. Sometimes it
Okay.
doesn't. Don't tell what you got. Don't tell what you
No,
got.
I didn't.
Or in the chat, in the private chat, you can tell me what you got there. That way I know.
And
if
I'm
you
going to
got
send you, and tomorrow, Ernie, I'm going to send you a paper on my apartment to show everybody. It's got Knott County's address on it, so it's not my personal address, but it's got my name and stuff on it. And you can leave my name just the way it is. Just it's got my kid's name, and I'll write it out so that way I don't have to put their names on there.
Well, I'm glad you got it. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
And I appreciate everything you do,
I'm proud
Ernie.
of
It
you,
just,
Jayla.
Anytime.
like I said, today's been rough because right on your birthday, everything, does good, but then you got that in the back of your head.
Xander says happy birthday if you didn't hear him. Happy birthday. Yes, we love you.
Okay.
And we are so
Good
proud
deal.
of you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Tell everybody goodbye.
Yes.
Bye, you all.
Bye, Jayla.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Thank
all.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me tell you guys. Okay, I know I didn't get to do the drawing for the hat because of what happened and what's transpired and all that, but we will. We're still going to do that. I lost a
Hey,
few
Ernie,
hours.
we got to add this because Chris McDonough came and told everybody to report you. No one has to pay $20 for the raffle. Just go ahead and email us and say you'd like entry into it to make it all legal and legit. And there's that. Thank you for the people who paid $20 for the raffle. Fuck you, Chris McDonough, for being a fucking douchebag. We deleted your comment of who to report it to, but we are damage controlling the shit right now. Everybody you want into the raffle, come get it. Email us and you got a chance. How about that?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say my PayPal or my Cash App got hit. My Cash App got hit just now. I was trying to give her some money and it wouldn't even let it go. I mean, I was having to verify over and over and over just to try to send her some money and it wouldn't let anything go. So I was like, and then finally I had to go through, had to transfer this and transfer that. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. But that ain't the real Christmas. Remember, that ain't the real Christmas.
No, it
Like
is.
that.
I looked. It is. It is. It is.
Do what?
It is. The real Chris. I looked.
That is not him.
Okay, Ernie.
That is not him.
Okay.
He will not do that. That is not him.
Okay, why don't you ask him?
Well, where's the comment at? I don't see it.
I deleted it because he did it on Predator Hunter Nation, and I gave him a fuck you, and I told everybody.
Well, that's not the real one. How many subscribers do you have?
A lot. It's his page.
Like,
I looked. It's his real page.
Okay, if you look at it, well, I mean, he didn't do it on my page. He was on your page.
Mhm.
And if he's gonna do that, then
No,
I mean,
it was on one of your community. Oh, actually, it's an interview for you. So go on over as your little administrator or moderator title and look at all the stuff in review. And I shoved it over to the review. And
look, he's probably just mad because he couldn't do what we did. Simple as that.
So go over.
I mean,
and look.
I ain't gonna be mean about it, but I
Look at
mean,
the page. So there was that, and I put it interview, and so, but yeah, apparently it isn't legal for you to raffle off anything. You have to say that it's a free for all.
not unless you've been in business 5 years. You got a business license 5 years.
All right. Well, we do, but anyways, it's a free for all.
I do too. My whole hockey match business
actually
is
goes
like,
into the
I've
special
had one
winnings
forever.
category. So all you other people who are like trying to come in for free and raffle, we got the lower level like bingo prize levels for y'all. Okay. So all your freebies, we got another raffle of the grand prize is the hat, and you have to pay a little more to go into the entry of the hat. But there's no purchase necessary, guys. You guys are all going to get something, even if it's a gram of CBD, if you win. So there, we covered our bases. You can do rescue our children email address, but no purchase is necessary, but there's different tiers of your winnings. So keep that in mind. We're not using CM's content. We're just stating a fact of what we saw. So there's that. What's going on? Wait, shit.
I don't know, but I'm like, well, I'm done. I'm done with that because I say. So I guess Chris is mad. You know what? The work ain't done yet. Summer ain't found. Get back to work. Well, Chris, old pal, hey, I got a little word for you. Since you want to act like that and you want to be all mean about it and everything, you're just mad because you couldn't get what I got. And you know, I would figure you want to work with everybody. I would figure we was all in it for the same purpose. But seeing that and seeing you want to do that, man, why don't you auction off one of your ties or some shit, bro? Better yet, you choked on it. You see, I'm not about the money and could care less about it. But you doing what you just did showed your jealousy, and it showed. Just because you may have the interview room, you just don't have what it takes. You have it here, but you don't have it here. That's the difference. That's the difference between you and me. You don't have it here. So keep on trying. Keep on trying. Keep eating those donuts because it plainly shows. Okay, guys, we got a lot going on right now. Got a lot of movement going. If you guys want to donate, you can donate. Remember, we still do have the hat. So here this is. I'm going to play this. I appreciate everyone who's put in for this. This is awesome and amazing at the same time. Thank you all.